Hello and welcome to my channel. For this episode, we're going to be doing a lighting implement review. Well, I do have a few flashlights or lighting implements in my collection. It's not actually a collection. I do use them a lot. Who doesn't use a flashlight a lot? Who doesn't go through batteries a lot? And if you do want it, I'm gonna be doing a video for that, all the lighting that I have. But for now, we're gonna be talking about this guy. So this guy, every time I look at the online sites that I visit, I always wanted to get this one. But apparently, this one I got from a local outdoor store that's just here. No online order for this, no shipping for this. I just drove to that store and then I found this. And I say, wow, that's a good deal. No more waiting. So this guy these are the specs. Output high at 100 lumens, medium at 60 lumens, and low at 15 lumens. And strobe is at 180 lumens, and SOS is also at 180. So feature wise, this guy has the high, medium, low, the strobe, which I really wanted, and the SOS, which is just an added bonus. Runtime would be at 1.25 hours of high tactical runtime. Switching, it's ambidextrous position. The dimensions, blah blah blah. Materials, mil-spec hard anodized aerospace aluminum nylon wristband. Color, black and gold. Battery, 1 lithium ion included. Obviously this guy has the black color, and that's nice. So along with the kit is this one, Wristlight, the wristband, which is now connected to it, and the micro USB cable and wall AC charger, which it doesn't have. It's just that it doesn't have the wall charger thing. So blah blah blah, it's the same thing, the 4 hours useful time, and yeah, that's the silver one. That's how it looks. So cable for charging, and the unit itself. Check this out. Something, I can't read it. Wow, that's a dusty magnifying glass. Clean it up a bit. And if you can see it, come on, focus. There, is it better, or did it blur itself more? I need to read it. Raging something. Wow, that's so small. I don't know how to read. Oh no, I can't read it. But that's how it looks like. So this guy, more than anything, this lighting implement is not your usual lighting implement alone. This was primarily designed by Surefire, and that is not Surefire, I'm sure. Is that it does say SS-X519. It does have that micro USB port. It does have a switch here, does have a switch there for ambidextrous operation, left and right, and it does have a compass, and I think it's working, so that's good. So this was originally made by Surefire, and this was originally for firearm shooters. I mean, guys that use firearms. Because what it does, for example, you are a left-handed shooter. This guy goes into your offhand. I mean the secondary hand that supports your primary hand doing the firearm. So you're a left-handed shooter, you draw with your left hand, and your support hand should be carrying this light. What this light does is when you are pointing with your left firearm, this guy is just there to shine onto wherever your firearm is pointing. If you are in that double-handed grip. So if you're left-handed, you have this in your hand and you would be illuminating whoever is in front of the muzzle of your pistol. That's how this guy was designed in the first place. So that's 180 lumens. One more click. That's off. One more click. I say this would be the medium. What's medium again? That's 60 lumens. Then off. Then the low. This would be the 15 lumens. That's the lowest setting. And the next one for this would be the strobe. Off. Nope. Off. No, that's medium. You need to have it. There's the strobe. You need to have it in succession. I mean, longer than that, then it stays into its setting. So that's strobe. And I'm sure the next one that I press this would be off. And the next, when I press it again, it would be back in its high setting, medium setting, low setting, strobe, and SOS. 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 And next one would be off. So that's your being a left-handed shooter. So what they say about this, it's ambidextrous. It has two switches on both sides, so you can use it left or right, because that's what it means being ambidextrous. It would be so stupid if they say that it's ambidextrous and it can only go one side. There you go. So for most guys that are using firearms, you would be pulling or using your right hand. When you pull with your right hand, your support hand would be your left hand. And I don't know if you have any other. I guess that's what I can see as a limitation of this design. When you have your firearm, I mean, I'm a right-handed shooter, pull with my firearm, and it's already in my hand, my firearm's in my hand. I mean, I don't have control of how I can turn it off if my firearm is already pulled out. What you're probably gonna do is holster your firearm, turn it on, and then reacquire your firearm from the holster, and then you're now in your shooting position one more time. With the gloves on, you see that the gloves is getting some light into it, but it still has, there's still a bit, I don't know, not really, not a bit, but I'd say that's 95% of the light still shining out. I'm just pointing it there. No, let's simulate that's a barrel, and you still have it pointed to where you need your illumination to be. So that's off. Again, this is for the right hand switch. High, oh, turn off the light. High, medium, low, strobe, and SOS. So I just tested both switches and it's good. It does work. For how long? I really don't know yet. I'm gonna be sure to give you an update when I'm gonna be using this on the field. So the only limitation that I see with this guy is, if you can see, I am just using the tip of the wrists. Call this a tip of the wristband. This wristband is small. I doubt that it will fit a big sized, I would say I have a medium sized wrist. If you have a bigger wrist, chunky size wrist, I am sure this guy would not fit, because as is with me, with the gloves on, I can just put it in the last hole. I'm sure without the gloves I can put it maybe on the third hole, just enough for it to be retained by these buckles here. Left switch, other switch. Well, the build quality on this one is kinda what really what made me buy it was the weight of this thing. 4.3 ounces, 0.26 pounds, 122 grams, 0.122 kilograms, 4.3 ounces. 4.3 ounces, it's just your typical EDC folding blade, folding knife that you're gonna be EDCing with. And this one being in your wrist, secondary to your, let's say you're gonna be a right-handed shooter. I usually wear my watch on my left wrist. So if I'm a right-handed shooter, I need to wear this on my left wrist, so I need to transfer my watch into my right wrist. That's not a biggie, so it's just something that you need to be aware of, because you automatically, I do this because I'm left-handed. But if you're gonna be carrying this alongside with your firearm, or if you're not carrying any firearm and you just decided to carry this, I would say you need to practice where you need to practice where you need to be drawing your firearm. So usually I draw my firearm, I would like to be ambidextrous. I like to have a holster for my left side as well, and a holster for my right side, but dominantly I'd like to shoot right-handed. So I would be practicing this to put it in my left wrist, and if ever I'm gonna be doing so, I'm gonna be putting my watch on my right wrist. So this guy is pretty solid, you know, it's pretty solid that if you're gonna be banging it up against the wall, there's gonna be scratches on the metal, it's gonna be looking good wear and tear for it. Hopefully the compass would not be breaking anytime soon, and the bezel on this light would not be falling off. But overall, this guy is a good buy. Not just sure how long it will last. Like I said, the one that originated this idea was Surefire, and this is probably a Chinese copy of it. And like all flashlights, they do have those. I mean, there's an original flashlight that you can buy for 10,000 pesos, 15,000, 20,000 pesos, whatever, if you have the money for it. And if you don't have money for it, then just buy the knockoffs. Then at that price, you can probably buy 10 of them. It's just up to you if you want to just change it up time and again. So for the SS-X519 Xinjiang, I cannot read the it does have a shark thingy there, so I guess that's formidable. And yep, it works. Both switches do feel, it does feel really solid. You can hear that the green light indicates that it's full charge. If it's red, then it's gonna say that it's not full charge. I guess that's self-explanatory. So overall, what I think about this guy, I like it. Of course, I can't afford the Surefire. It's probably gonna be around $300 or $150, and I'm not entirely sure, but it's gonna be way more expensive than this guy. So if I can take this, I can still use it. It's up to you. You can always use things depending on how you're gonna be using it. So that's my review for this guy. And if ever you'd like to see most of the flashlights that I have, okay, I'm just gonna do a video of it, so wait for it then. And that will be it for this episode. As always, I hope you liked this video, guys. Thanks for all your support. I really do appreciate it. I'm repeating myself every end of the video, but I do feel that way. I'm really very thankful for all you guys that are supporting me and subscribing, and then guys that are engaging me. Thanks for that. I'm always gonna be up for it. Just wait for me a bit, and then I'm gonna be replying on your comments. Once again, thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. Keep the support coming. I really do appreciate it, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video.